Here's the rest of the luggage, Mr. Jambo.
Come in. My first Chanel. I was 15 years old. My mom gave this to me. So this has like incredible sentimental value. I mean, I don't use it so much, but I use it at home to feed the ducks. It's so funny because I haven't seen this in a long time, and I have like seeds inside of my bag. So this one's really special. So I celebrated my 40th birthday this year, and my friend Kim Jones gave me this Dior amazing men's saddle bag. I was in Morocco when he sent it to me, and it's so funny, on the note card, it says, "Happy 400th birthday, Bryan." So I love this. My first Hermès Birkin bag. I got this in 2005. It's a gold 35 centimeter Birkin. I got it in Hong Kong at the Peninsula Hotel. And you know, it's just like, it's so funny when people tell you, oh, there's a waiting list for the Hermès Birkin. That's not true. I walked in there, I asked for a Birkin. They asked me, what color do you want? But of course, it was 17 years ago, and it was easier to get a Birkin back then than now. When John Galliano designed Christian Dior, what I love about this bag is that the more aged it is, the better it looks. You know, I never sell my bags, I keep them, and I love this. Special. Smells like mold though. Here she is, my Marc Jacobs bag that the designer himself named after me. This bag really helped propel me in my career in fashion. One of my personal milestones in my life. It's not every day that a designer names a bag after you. Marc, I love you. This is my Goyard tote. It's funny because like when I was living in New York, I always see this kind of women roaming around the Upper East Side. They're always in their Lululemon, you know, leggings. They have a Starbucks cup. I like to call this my basic beep bag for every day. This Loewe bag, I borrowed it from Jonathan for, you know, to go to the Loewe show. And you know when you're really close friends with the designers, sometimes you can get away with not returning the sample to them. And this is from one of Jonathan's first collections for Loewe. And it's just so amazing. I love the colors. And Loewe is the best. This is my Alaïa bag, which I got last year. It was a gift from Pieter Muilier, who's the creative director of Alaïa. I like to use this as my going out bag. There's just something so nighttime about it. It's very perfect for clubbing, which is something I rarely do nowadays. But yeah, it's like the perfect Berlin nightclub bag. My Dior, my mini micro Lady Dior. This bag is so perfect for whenever I walk my dog Bettina. I mean, I like to keep her essentials in this tiny little purse, a little treats, a little bag, inside a little bag. But yeah, it's the perfect dog walking bag. Oh, my favorite Chanel. It's so funny with Chanel, even though we travel a lot, you know, and go to different Chanel boutiques around the world, the bag selections are often so difficult. So I was looking for the perfect classic white Chanel flap bag, and for some reason they're always unavailable. And then when I went to Tokyo about 8 years ago, there's a store that specializes in vintage Chanel. I found this bag. It's just like the perfect white Chanel bag. Chic and classic, like me sometimes. I like to call this the Lanvin cat bag. It's probably one of the most elegant and decadent bags I've had in recent years. Bruno Solelli, the creative director of Lanvin, gave this to me as a Christmas gift. I love to use this as an evening bag. It's not every day you get a little brass or enamel detail in a bag. It's just so elegant. Perfect for night, perfect for me. Oh, a classic Hermès bag that is not a Kelly or a Birkin. I love the Bolide. The Bolide is actually one of my favorite Hermès bags. This was given to me as a 35th birthday gift from my doctor in the Philippines, believe it or not. It's just so classic. It's so incredibly chic. And, you know, for a lot of you guys who are into Hermès bags, look into a bolide. So you don't go obsessed about a Kelly or Birkin. There's a lot of Hermès bags out there that are really nice. Oh, this is Kim Jones' first men's saddlebag. It's so funny how the Dior saddlebag has been part of the vocabulary at the House of Dior. And for Kim Jones, when he first went to the house as the men's artistic director, he created a men's messenger bag. It's a saddle. So innovative, so cool, perfect for casual days, so chic. Oh, this is probably one of my favorite Louis Vuitton Speedy bags. The thing about a Speedy bag, it's such an iconic, bag by Louis Vuitton. And this was from the resort collection in Rio de Janeiro that I wasn't invited back in the day. But Louis Vuitton's just so great. I love what Nicolas Jasquer does for the house. It's very cool, it's very modern. I love the typography. It's just a really well-designed Speedy bag. And of course, the classic, iconic Louis Vuitton Supreme backpack. It's probably one of the most interesting collaborations in the past decade or 2 decades when Louis Vuitton and Supreme collaborated with each other. This is probably from one of Kim Jones's last collection. I remember the first time I wore this bag, I was in Frankfurt airport and I got chased by a group of teenage boys. And for some reason, I felt like I was Rihanna. Because all these guys at the airport were like pointing at me, you already have the collaboration. It was just such an incredible statement from 2 houses, Louis Vuitton and Supreme. And another collaboration that I loved is the Gucci Balenciaga collection. This is one of the iconic Balenciaga bags, and it's just stunning. The idea, the fact that 2 incredible houses, Gucci and Balenciaga, came together and collaborated, it's also a moment. I wear this, I use this a lot when I go to the supermarket because it's just so easy. Last but not the least, the iconic Louis Vuitton Petit Mal. It's from Nicolas Jasquer's first collection for Louis Vuitton. I love the idea that he turned the iconic Vuitton trunk and turned a mini version of it. It's the perfect evening clutch. Such an iconic piece. I like to use this as a paper trunk on my table too. And there you have it. There's my bags. All of my bags tell a story. What about yours?